Hi, everybody, and welcome to our in-service on conflict resolution. I have a few things to go over with you, and I'd like you to take notes on these and, just kind of keep them in the back of your head because we're going to have times when we have conflict in the classroom or on the playground or in the hallway, and we want to make sure that we address it the right way. Okay, so let's go over those. The first one, calm yourself first, because if you're upset and you're not, yourself, then you're not going to be able to deal with the students the correct way. So, calm yourself, count to 5, whatever, find your chi, whatever it is. The next one, become aware of your surroundings. We don't want to have a Geraldo moment on our hands and have chairs flying. So let's make sure that there's no chairs around or, staplers that can be thrown across the room or whatever. The next one, look non-threatening. Be calm. Can you guys see these, by the way? There you go. Be calm, make eye contact, and take a non-aggressive stance. Don't get in their faces because that's just going to irritate the kids more. Next, you want to make a personal connection. Use their names if you don't know, if you know them. If you don't know them, then ask them their names. And so when you're addressing them, use their names. And then the last one is listen to their concerns. Now, when we're listening to their concerns, I have some tips for that. The first thing you want to do is find a safe place to talk. You might want to separate the students if it's still, an escalating thing. An area where you're not going to be disrupted, where there's people walking through, where other students can hear. You want to make sure that you have a private situation. The next thing, you want to clarify each of the individual's perception, just so they know what's going on. And you might have two different situations, like one of the students thinks it's this way and the other student thinks it's the other way, or they took things the wrong way. So it's always good to verbalize that. The next one, practice taking an active and empathetic listening stance. Let them know that you're listening and that you care about what they're saying. The next one is, generate options. The vision for the conflict resolution is to come up with a win-win situation for all parties involved. And then the last one, and develop an agreement that works for all. All right, you guys, thanks for coming, and we'll see you next time.
Acute crisis. Hi, Renee, Paul. Thank you for coming to my office. It's unfortunately that we have to meet this way. I understand that there was a conflict that came up this afternoon.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that, you guys. What do you hope that we can accomplish with this meeting today, Renee?
Oh, Paul to stop punking me.
Okay, how about you, Paul?
I guess what I want to come out of this with is, just, not getting in trouble anymore.
Okay, let's talk about that, Paul, for a bit. What have you done differently before that to prevent you getting in trouble?
Well, I guess I was just trying to be funny, and was trying to get her attention and break up the boredom in class, and I don't know, I guess she took it the wrong way.
Right. And how do you feel about that, Renee?
Well, I was caught off guard. I was just sitting there doing my work, and he just kept bugging, and I just wanted to get my job done, and so I didn't really notice that he was trying to joke around. I just thought he was irritating.
Right. You were focused and then you were just caught off guard.
Yeah.
Okay. Seems like you sound frustrated.
Yeah, I kind of was.
Right. What can you have done differently?
Well, maybe I had, if I, maybe I should have just looked over to see if he was, if he really was just bugging or if he was playing.
Hmm.
I think that would have been a better indicator for me.
Have you ever been in a situation, Renee, where you were caught off guard?
Not that I can think of.
Okay. Like, now, Paul, how do you feel the fact that Renee's frustrated and you caught her off guard and bothered her?
Well, I mean, I feel bad. I didn't want to frustrate her or make her feel bad or, and I didn't even mean to really bother her. I didn't realize that she was working. Um, I thought that everyone else was bored too because it was kind of boring in class.
Right. Function differently.
I guess I could have, actually talked to her, and when I did that, she probably could have told me that, I would have noticed that she was trying to work and trying to concentrate, and I could have thought, it's leave her alone so that she can get her work done.
Right. Okay. Seems like, how do you feel about that, Renee?
Yeah, I think it would have been nice if he had found something else to do after his work instead of just assuming that we were all done.
Right. So it sounds to me like there's some things that we validate each other's feelings and we recognize that, and I commend you both for doing that. And it does take a lot of guts and effort to come into this office and talk about it. But we need to go ahead and find other ways to approach and resolve these situations and instead of taking matters into your own hands that can escalate into what just occurred this afternoon. And we will discuss that individually, how we could handle that.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for coming, guys.
All right. Marilyn, I'm going to talk to you first. Paul, I'll talk to you when I'm done with Marilyn. So if you could just wait outside the office, that would be great. Marilyn, I noticed, I heard from your teacher that you and Marlon, you and Paul had a kicking match in study hall. Tell me a little more.
Yeah, Paul was just picking on me, and he was just bothering me, and I was just so focused and doing my work, and just kicks me, and I'm like, all right, kick you back now.
Okay. Okay, so the kicking's already been done. You can't unfix that. But what can we do in the future
No, I could have moved.
to prevent this from happening?
Yeah, I could have moved speed.
Okay, that's a good option.
I could have also told the teacher. I could have told he's kicking me.
Okay, so now you have two things to go ahead and have in your belt to remember. One, tell the teacher or move seats, to go ahead and prevent this from happening again. And I'm glad that you were able to go ahead and problem solve some solutions for and preventative measures for any future occurrences. So I do hope that this is something that we learn from, and I do hope that I don't have to see you again in my office for the same reason. I want to see you on a much happier note. But thanks so much for being accountable and finding solutions to this problem and preventative measures. So thank you. Paul, all right, let's talk about that kicking match. Tell me what can we do to go ahead and prevent this?
Well, I mean, I guess I could be a little more aware of what other people are doing, and and if I want to get their attention, do it in a way that is more respectful. The kicking was just because if I did that, the teacher wouldn't see it. But I need to think about what the other students are doing and how they might take it before I do any actions.
Oh, I love it. You're going to be respectful of others. How fantastic. And I'm guessing that perhaps maybe you get your work done finished, or you just don't finish it. What is it?
Oh, no, I just finish it.
So you finished early. Okay, is there something else that you could do when you finish early? Besides kicking somebody else?
I guess I could, bring something else to do. Something to read or something.
Ah, genius. Paul, I love it. So we've got a couple different things. You're going to go ahead and be respectful of people when they're doing their work, and you're going to bring something to go ahead and, a book to go ahead and read so that this won't happen again. Thank you, Paul.
Yeah.
Okay, so I feel so much better knowing that you are leaving my office with some solutions to go ahead and prevent this from happening again. Thank you so much. All right, you have a good day, Paul.
You too.
Good job, you guys. Thanks.